Hey guys, welcome back to another high scoring video. It's been a little bit, but I'm back, and I'm using the same strategy as before with the pumpkin head and nasal spray, and just going crazy with that. And I hope things look a little bit better. I did just recently get a PC set up before I was playing on Xbox, so things should look better and smoother, less frame drops, stuff like that. I want to give a huge shout out to Grizz from the Atomicrops Discord. When I switched over to PC, I didn't have any of my save data, and they were kind enough to give me their save with everything on it. So huge shout out to them. Awesome person. And yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this without that. Starting off with an awesome skull dodge on the elite on the first day, looking crazy. I really want that cow, so I'm going hard onto that. The skulls look so different on PC than they do on Xbox for some reason. And I don't know why I said I wanted a cow, I wanted a chicken. I already had a cow for my time capsule. For my stacked time capsule. First day there's not really much to say, because it's the same as every other run I've ever done. Never taken a Atomicrops breeze in my life. I will never be caught dead taking an Atomicrops breeze. Terrible scroll. And I think this is also my first high scoring video that is in this new update. And there's Sprinkler Head. That's a great item with the pumpkin head. This is my first high scoring video in Feline Good. It's not my first high score. I did get 5 million, but I just didn't record it because I didn't think I would get a high score. I think I mentioned that in my last video, but yeah, this one's way better than that, so who cares about that? And just I'm blown away by how much better the PC is than Xbox. There's like no frame drops at all. Makes it way easier. I would get hit a lot because of frame drops, and it's just so annoying, but a lot better now. And this has put a little fire in my belly. I'm 7.1 million. You'll see like how my build could have been better later. And I've been thinking that 10 million might be possible, and I might try going for it, because that would be absolutely insane. I can't even imagine getting 10 million. That'd be crazy. I'd probably get my own. I'd probably get my face put on the cover of the game, because that'd be so awesome. I'm just kidding, obviously. Alright, let's get that pupa. And my day one strategy is mostly the same as before. Just do the one potato while I'm gone during the day, and then come back and get that. But I've added a little twist to it where I do a sunflower. It's a lot easier to get fertilizer in Feline Good because of elites. So I think you could swing, popping a sunflower on the first day. And that will let you be able to be out exploring all night, have an upgraded gun for the next day, and then 2 bridge pieces. So just this thing, just this set of moves on your first day will set you up for a great run. I don't really need it because I got what's that thing called, nasal spray. And right there, that was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. I just didn't pick up the tractor. I went and tried to use it, and I didn't have it. So. And you already know I'm taking a pig. I have my, hierarchy of animals to take, and pig is probably the second to the top behind our lovely scarecrow, of course. I think I have okay, that hit was kind of annoying. I don't like how they could charge from off screen. Like, really? Really? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I have my hierarchy. I pretty much have 2 different tier lists. One basically pre-cow, before you have any cows, where the cow's at the top, and then the second one is just every other time. I think my normal one goes Scarecrow, then Pig, then what else even is there? Scarecrow, Pig, Cow, Chicken, Bee, Turret. Turrets are useless. They don't give me money, so I don't want them. And like I don't usually ever really have crops at my farm at night. I'm usually out exploring at night. In my opinion, if you're sitting around at night waiting for your crops to grow, you're wasting time that could be explored. I talked about this a little bit on Reddit with someone recently, but in my opinion, you know, like let's say for example, like there is a theoretical max score you could get. Like just for example, say you have 40 farming stat and you just sit there holding LT and A the whole time, fertilizing and planting stuff. There's like a theoretical limit in the time limit of the 12 days and how much score you'd be able to get. But obviously, you know, that's not going to be the case because you have to go out, you know, get the seeds, get upgrades, get the fertilizer, stuff like that. So I think your time is best spent when you're farming at your best. And you're at your best when you're done exploring. So your objective should be to go out, finish exploring, and then try doing as much farming as possible. Until then, try and scrape by, but that's not how it's always gonna work because you're gonna need guns every day. So you have to like find this balance between farming and fighting, and it's a pretty hard thing to optimize. But my way of optimizing it is just planting stuff during the day, letting my animals take care of it. I come back, get the money, and then just go back out exploring. And then this is my tried and true strategy for day 2 is just to plant all my desert seeds, but don't merge them because they don't need to be watered if they're not merged. So that's why I do that. And then I got a really good spudder rifle, fire rate and 2 fire rates and homing. That's probably the ideal upgrades you'd want if you were to upgrade it 3 times. So that's awesome. And in my pupa pool, or my pupa items so far, I got Atomic Orchid and Abundance Foot, so it's like looking really good right now for the pupa items. My luck is going crazy right now, so this one's looking good already. I don't think my pupa items for the rest of the run are quite as good. I know towards the end they get like pretty bad, which is disappointing, but that just means there's room for improvement, and that should make me want to try and do that. Right? It's not annoying at all. And I could plant my other roses, but I figured they'd take too long to grow, so I just leave. It's a lot easier to explore fast in this update than the last. I don't know, skulls were just the bane of my existence. They just made everything way harder than they had to be. They just made it so you couldn't do what you wanted to do at any given time. They're always there, you had to go slow, you know, to deal with them. Elites are definitely tough, like they'll make you stop and think for a second, but they're not a persistent thing over the course of the entire run that is just so unbelievably annoying. They're like a tough challenge that's there, you know, when you're exploring. Skulls, like even when I was in my farming phase, when I'm done exploring in my other attempts, I just get hit by skulls all the time because I'm doing so much crap, paying attention to so much stuff, and a skull just comes and hits me. It's just ridiculous. I'm so glad they're gone. I do like elites, and elites also give you fertilizer, which is awesome. So I quite like that change. I don't want a whacker tractor. I want to explore fast. Sling, okay, I picked sling there and I kind of came to regret that. I don't know, my mind's been changing on sling. I think it's kind of trash, honestly. It just wakes up camps that you don't want to. It doesn't even do that much damage. Oh yeah, turret steak, so good. So good with Pumpkinhead when you put your, you know, scarecrows on the crust and they don't even do anything. Oh, I love that combo. I think it needs to be nerfed. I was like, should I plant stuff? I don't have any turrets or nothing. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna fill my water for the road. Mimicry breezes are what I want. I love when this flood rifle just like wraps around the enemy. Come on, bro. I think also there's room for me to optimize in picking and choosing what camps to skip, but this I don't know about because like I could go ahead and skip all these seed and pickaxe camps because I don't really need them. They're kind of wasting my time, but they have the chance to drop roses, and they also could possibly have the pupa if I hadn't got the pupa yet. So I don't know. If anyone has any thoughts about that, I'd be interested to hear them because I'm not sure. I mean, if there was a way to like min-max where I could like know the map and like what every single camp had, and you know, where the pupil was and which ones dropped roses, and I can like map it all out for a really good seed. I think, you know, in that case 10 million would definitely be possible, but that's kind of boring, and I think it goes against the spirit of the game a little bit. I think you're supposed to, at least in roguelikes in my opinion, I guess there's really nothing to compare this to, but I think at least for this you should good players should be separated from not as good players by their ability to think on their toes, and I think that takes away that aspect. But I mean, if it would help someone get 10 million, then good on them. And that, oh my god, that bundle needs a raise. That shot was crazy. I think the cat elite's got to be my least favorite. They're so hard. They're like really hard. The oil cans, they're not that bad. I think their bullet spread is easier to dodge. I would hardly consider the bats elite. All they do is just have more of them. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna use a good AOE gun on you anyway. Snowmen are pretty tough. I'll admit that. Heartbeat monitors, amazing. The snowmen are tough. I do like how they're balanced such that they spawn less of their little snowflakes, but they obviously have a lot more health and they do whatever other elite crap that elites do. Neither of those are good at all. See, like for example, that's a camp I would have completely skipped if I knew that, you know, if I knew the whole map by everything that was in it. Starting with nasal spray is just so good because you're allowed to explore a lot more efficiently. You can finish exploring way faster because you have to spend like probably less than half of the time farming. Your pigs just make all the money for you. So overpowered. All these roses down. Yeah, so I'm just farming, you know, planting my stuff. Oh, that sucked. Oh my god. I'm choking. I gotta get the top off. I got Pundit's foot, so dying should not be a problem. It's just the time loss that sucks. In the Scarecrow's like picture, look at the bottom left. It kind of looks like he's flipping the bird. I just noticed that. It's kind of funny. They're mean. He got a big smile on his face flipping the bird. I would flip the bird too if I got treated like Scarecrows did before Feline Good. They used to be so cheeks. They used to only sell for $100. I wish they still did, kind of. They used to be for sale all the time in that shop in town, the one that sells seeds. But I think they like expanded what that shop could sell, so I don't see them as often, sadly. Organic armor's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. It's a bit of safety when you're doing heartbeat monitor strats, but I don't really need safety. I need money. You know, the things I'm looking for right now: megaton, dual tractor slot. fertile eggs. What else? I don't know. There's a bunch of good stuff, but I get what's it called? Turret steaks. Yeah, well, it's already it's only spring 3 and I'm already done exploring the first 4 zones. That's thanks to, oh my god, I can't get my words today. That's thanks to nasal spray. So I don't have to farm as much. There's a fat 400 right there, just sitting there waiting for me. 600. Oh, okay. I'm planning this because I know the boss. I'm gonna have to fight the boss. So, and, save a little time. I'm gonna go build the bridge because I'm gonna go there, and then I can't really do anything in this time anyway because I'm just gonna catch by the boss. And then dude cuts me off. I was pissed, so he's getting chopped up. Yeah, chop him up. Yeah, you're done. That's so gruesome. Whatever, he deserved it. I gotta walk. I don't prefer coming to the plains tier 2 first. I just don't like the plains in general, so I'd rather go to the desert. Even though I don't know. The desert I think is harder as a whole, but the plains is more cheap. I get cheaped out of hits all the time here, where in the desert I'm just like, you know, having to dodge, you know, a bunch of shit and then I get hit. You know, that's one thing, but then, you know, getting cheaped out by one of these guys or a mammoth from off screen just sucks. And there's a Megaton tractor, that thing I was just mentioning. I was being a little cheeky there. I was like, oh, I would want the Megaton tractor, even though I knew I got it, just to keep you guys on edge. So you don't know what is the truth and what's a lie with me. Crazy like that. Okay. And then before, old me would have taken the damage right there, but no. New me goes for farming on the second statue. I don't know, that's like one of those things I was talking about earlier where you have to find a balance. And I just decided to go farming there because, you know, I'm already in the tier 2 zones. I'm not going to be exploring much longer, then the fighting stat won't do me any good. I mean, it'll make me move a little bit faster, which is nice. But farming will go way longer than you know, moving a bit faster. And there's other ways to make yourself move faster, so. Look at these guys. Call this an elite. Like I have to stop and think with the other zones at least, and not with these guys. It'd be cool if maybe when they charge, they shot a bullet, or maybe they charge in waves. Like, you know, half of them charge at one point, and then another half charge. I don't know, something different. Maybe they come at you from different angles. They could do something more unique, I think. But yeah, why am I complaining? That benefits me. There's a roach hiding behind the tree. Look, I already got more than half of this zone done. So my pace is pretty crazy right now. This would have been impossible in previous updates, in my opinion. And I'm getting sunflowers, you know, like crazy. I don't know what exactly that's from. Oh, Abundance Foot, that's what it's from. Abundance Foot and Fat Grub. Pretty dastardly combo. Fat Grub is so good. It used to be really bad. Then the Doom and Bloom happened. 2 insta buys. Those are great items. Disco Ball's okay. Gourd's okay. Gourd's more than okay, actually. It helps me out a lot. Spoilers. Because I just wasn't paying attention, I guess. And then I decided to go for that. Any extra time items are just really good. And then I hope you guys enjoy my musical renditions of the town. My renditions of the town music on the pea shooter. And those guns were so trash. I have to take the Blunder Bloom. these are probably the 2 worst guns in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, so that stinks a little. The Blunder Bloom's not horrible in the plains though, so problem is I'm almost done with the plains. Then I gotta move on to the desert. And there, the controller rears its ugly head and makes me plant my rose there. Like I said, I got a PC. For those of you who are wondering, I'm still using a controller. I put like a couple 100 hours into this game, only using controller. So I think I'm a lost cause for trying to switch over at this point. I know keyboard and mouse is generally considered better, but I just can't do it. I'm too used to this. I'm like, I don't know why I can't move my finger from D to F to be able to do stuff quickly. I'm like, I can just claw my controller and be able to press A while still moving and shooting. And I don't know what's going on, but the Blunder Bloom has a pierce cap, and that makes fighting these elite pterodactyl guys like way harder, because like, you know, my bullet stops existing after a certain point. I thought the Blunder Bloom had infinite pierce, but I guess not. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people asking for the Blunder Bloom to be buffed in some way. I don't remember what they said or how they wanted it to be buffed. But I think if I were to buff it, I kind of like how it is right now. My only issue with it is the fact that it pushes the enemies away. It's terrible. Use it on like a cactus or something and it just runs right through them. They can't move. It's awesome. I would think it would be cool if they took away the knockback everywhere except for the except for that blast out the front of it. I think that would be a pretty good buff. And there's an extra minute. Oh, never mind, that didn't grow. That will be an extra minute to my day. And then Pumpkinhead, at its worst, is half-priced pumpkin quads. At its best, it's probably second best item in the game. I don't know, it's up for debate. It's up in the air for me between Pumpkinhead and Nasal Spray. A lot of people say Bandit's Foot, but I've kind of changed my mind about that. I used to say Bandit's Foot as well. I don't know. It just doesn't provide you as much as Nasal Spray and Pumpkinhead do in terms of money. I mean, it can get you a lot more sunflower seeds, and it probably makes for a lot safer run because you get more heart drops and rose drops or whatever. But I just don't think it can compare to what Nasal Spray and Pumpkinhead can do. I guess if you're trying to go through the ears and not lose, Bandit's Foot might be the best item in the game, but for my purposes, I don't think it is. Also, participation trophy, people have argued that's the best. It is really good. I wish I got it, but I didn't. And that guy's just doing wheelies over there. Yeah, Blunder Bloom in the desert. That's how you know there's room for improvement. If I have to do this crap. Look at that, and then it just pushes all the scorpions away. Can't kill them. And look at that, it just shredded that cactus like I was just saying earlier. Okay, me and this guy are taking a tour of the entire desert. What a homely guy. What a hospitable fellow. I could probably skip these camps too. Those like weird seed pod ones. They're pretty good, like when you're going through the game, because you know they have a high chance of dropping hearts. Well, I guess if I wanted to do hotwire strategies, I would want to get those, so maybe I should go ahead and kill those. There's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to find like discussion about high scoring stuff. I feel like there's not a lot of people that do it because the community is really small. So I think a lot of this stuff I'm just trying to figure out by myself. And it's, I don't know, I don't really, there's no easy way of like testing things because we don't have like any debug or like, I don't know, any debug things or anything like that, so I can't just like test items or situations or just even like give myself items, just go crazy on the farming. So, and like I'm figuring out a lot of it by myself, so it's a little, I don't know, it's kind of hard to know what to do. Pretty much nuke any elite camp or camp with an excessive amount of tank guys. I think tank guys single-handedly bring the desert tier 2 up like a whole notch in difficulty. They're pretty tough. I like them. Like I like them. Like I like that they exist, but I hate fighting them in the moment. But they're cool. Like the whole tundra. Like when I'm in the tundra, I hate the tundra, but then like when I'm outside of it and I can look at it, I'm like, dang, that's a cool zone. Of course we take a hog. I don't know why I was questioning the hog. Get this guy up against the wall. Eat his ass. Get him. Get him. One of them's not terrible. Fully upgraded against the tree bosses. Ooh, roaches down there. Defib, not ideal, but it's still pretty helpful when you're doing heartbeat monitor strategies, because you know you're always at risk of dying from a stray hit, or I guess 2 stray hits. So just getting healed up right away, pretty safe. I don't mind it, but like I said, it's not something I would want. I would. And I don't know if I have mentioned this. I don't think I have, but I've been leaving almost like kind of weirdly tractor charge mushrooms around. I've been doing that on purpose because if you get a blood moon before you're done exploring, it's basically a dead run. So I want to keep some tractor mushrooms around to give me charges of my megaton tractor so I can kill the moon and continue exploring. And I'd also get a blue scroll, so it's worth it there too. Yeah, take both of those. Getting married earliest is usually ideal, but if they have crappy items, I'm not gonna marry them, or hearts. And again with the freaking Blunder Bloom. I don't want the Jackrabbit. I'm not too thrilled by that gun. Hit bees. It's okay. Get some high quality seeds down. Farm as little as possible. And on we go. It's nice that you can insta nuke the tier 2 cat elites. Certain elites can't be killed in one shot by the Megaton by design, and those are the snowman and the oil crab, both tier 2. They can't be killed by the Megaton tractor instantly. I don't know how the Megaton tractor like functionally works. I think like on certain things it's given like a set damage, and other things is just an insta kill, and everything else is just an insta kill. Like things that have set damage with it are bosses and certain tree monsters. But it's kind of weird that the damage does not scale up with the year. I think it's a flat 800 every year. Oh no, it did it? Yeah, it's a flat 800. And yeah, things have their health increase over the years. So like, I don't know, 800 might be a lot to a tier 2 elite snowman in year 1. It might even kill it, I'm not sure. But it's like not really significant in year 10. You gotta nuke it and then still shoot it a whole bunch. So I think it would be kind of cool if the Megaton Tractor's damage scaled up with the year. I don't even know where this guy is. Oh, Norman gooped him over there. Yeah, Norman's probably the last spouse I would want, so I got a little unlucky with my spouses, but I really can't complain with my luck. Here I think I made a bit of a mistake. I took bloomers for the flowers instead of straw megaphone. In my head, it was because I was gonna be using heartbeat monitor, so I wouldn't need any extra things energizing my friends. So I might as well take a couple extra flowers. But that ended up biting me a bit in the butt later. Not like it wasn't a huge deal or anything, but it was not preferable. Oh yeah, current. So good. Yeah, go back and grab my stuff so it doesn't get ate, and then come back out and finish exploring. That's something the Blunder Boom's also good for. Its burst damage is great, so you can kill cats. I think I could have killed elite cats if I wanted to, but I just nuked them all, so I didn't get the chance to see. Hey, see ya. Where were the enemies? I didn't even see any. Yeah, and now I'm in the freaking tier 2 tundra with the Blunder Boom. And then, okay, it's so weird. Like I was saying earlier, it does 800 damage to the snowman. That's only sometimes. Sometimes it just kills them. I don't know why. Soil pH, no brainer. It's kind of funny, actually. It is a bit of a brainer because I would honestly prefer, what's that other one? Herbicidal soil over that, which is the one that makes it so weeds don't grow at all on your farm. I would prefer that because the flowers get in my way when I'm trying to plant pumpkins. So, I guess that isn't a no-brainer. I love when the owls just put their circle of bullets right on top of whatever you're trying to get. And then there's this slug. There's like the super camps in each of the tier 2 zones, and the slug is by far the worst. It only gives you like 400 fertilizer, which is like nothing. Especially in feline good, 400 fertilizer is just a drop in the bucket. So I wish that could be buffed in some way. I don't really know how I would buff it. Maybe more fertilizer, and even then it's like, okay. I can get that much fertilizer pretty much from using the motivator tractor on the worm twice. So yeah, getting that from in a tier 2 zone, not my favorite thing ever. Maybe Maybe you could like multiply your fertilizer by a certain amount. That could be kind of cool. Look at this. That's so weird. The sniper got in there, jammed in there somehow. He's stuck. Step time, no. And then I shot him. Now I'm out of room for scrolls, so I just don't put those up. Boom. Banging item. One of the best items in the game. For good reason. In my opinion, there's such like a difference, or yeah, a difference in difficulty between the shield elites and the floating skull ones. I think the skull ones are like 2 or 3 times harder, and the shield ones are kind of nice because nothing's tanking my bullets, and I can just shoot the bad guy. So I like when I get them, especially when I have like this homing scud rifle or whatever. It's like, all right, fine, make my job easier. I was just checking if I'd polygamy there, because I would definitely marry Water Chris. And then I took the SMG over the sniper to go into the tundra, which is not something I normally do. I don't know why I did that. So it's okay. It's not my favorite. I quite like it when I have drones, or like, oh, I do have a drone, or like a spouse that does damage, unlike Norman. But in this case, I don't really want it. Last thing, pearl eggs, super good. I remember like when I was playing the game, I'm like, what did I want in this pupa thing? And I was like, fertile eggs would be great, and then I actually ended up getting it. Alright, so I finished exploring in the morning of summer 3, which is really good pace. Like I said before, that wouldn't be possible in Doom and Bloom because the skulls. Or actually, it might be possible if you're better than me. But I was never able to do it. I'm sure some people have. Use all my pickaxes. Get my trees down. I sadly did not have a lot of trees. I would have loved to get the squirrel gun or something. Yeah, the squirrel gun over the blunder bloom. That would have made this run 10 times better. Or if I had gotten dual tractor slot with a watering tractor, this run could have been crazy. Maybe 8 million, 9 million. It would have been awesome. So that's like one of the big things that made it not as good as it could have been, and there's definitely room for improvement. And by improvement, I mean getting lucky. That little cabbage screwed me up. I don't know where to put this peach tree. Make them grow. And pretty much we're in our adolescent stages of farming mode. So I'm just trying to get myself situated. And then look at that, the gourd just tanked like 5 shots for me. I would have been salty if I didn't have the gourd. And then here I'm trying to get myself into low health. This was a really big misplay by me. My max health is only 5. And for you to be considered at low health, your max health needs to be, alright, for you to be considered at low health when your health is at 2, which is a lot safer than your health being at 1, you need to have at least 6 health, and I only had 5, so now I gotta waste some extra hits healing myself to get more max heartbeats, which kind of stinks. I should have paid more attention to that. But let me just do that, and then I have to take a couple more hits, but after that it's a non-issue. I didn't remember exactly where the deer den was, And the Deerville Den's the reason why I was trying to get hit. I was hoping that I would get either Nitro or Irrigating Moles, and if I got Irrigating Moles I wouldn't be able to get myself at low health without losing it. So I was getting myself at low health before going in there. So that's why I didn't want to wait till dawn or whatever. And then like, that was hilarious. The Gore tanked those bullets into my shotgun or my hit got blocked. Alright, thank you Hornet or Wasp. Alright, Nitro. Nitro's probably preferable. Because you know I could take hits. Irrigating Moles is really good with the Snot Nose, but I didn't have Snot Nose, so yeah, Nitro is better. And I have Sprinkler Head, which is really, really good with Nitro. And also Nitro pairs a lot better with Hotwire strats, which I didn't get to use, but it would have been cool. Oh yeah, Roach Killer. That's my favorite item to get when I just finished exploring. Oh yeah, Drone. That's my favorite item to get when I just finished exploring. Trash. Yeah, I'm taking a shotgun. Alright, make sure I spend all my money on useful things and gamble it away. 3 Rose Seeds, that's a lot. So that was good. Boom. Fertile Seed Pro. I think I have that one. What's it called? Happy Crops or something? Thankful Crops? Thankful Crops and Fertile Seed Pro with Pumpkinhead? Oh my word. It's a crazy combo. It's like ridiculous how much pumpkin seeds I get. Basically, self-sufficient farming has been achieved with companion planting too and fat grub. This is self-sufficient farming in its peak form. And then, as you can see right there, I use my Megaton tractor in a maybe unconventional way. This might have caused me a lot of score. I don't know. I'm not sure what would be optimal, but during the rest of this run, I figured it would probably be the best idea to use my Megaton charges in expanding my farm. I thought that this would be better, because look how many Anemone scrolls I have. I have 6. I thought expanding my farm a lot would get me a lot more value out of my Anemone scrolls, but I don't know. It probably would have been better used on the trees, but then again, I don't have a lot of trees, so I'm not sure. I went with the field expanding though. I don't think it probably didn't make like that big of a difference, but it's definitely something to consider. I was trying to fertilize my pumpkin, and I walked in the mole hole. So annoying. I'm like, sure. The blood moon ain't gonna matter to me anymore because I'm done exploring, so I'll just take the mushroom. I think the Megaton tractor makes your farm 3 spaces bigger every time you use it. So it should add up a lot. But it still took me like a suspiciously long time to completely fill up my field. And I really wish I had gotten avian placenta. That's another thing that would have made this run. Just one single item would have made this run way better. So yeah, I will probably be gunning for 10 million. I do think it's possible. And there's all this fertilizer I'm getting from companion planting, and then from fat grub. It's just crazy, the fertilizer. It was a bit of a limiting factor as the run went on, but it wasn't like detrimental. It was definitely better than it could have been. Like I've had runs where like I'm at this point where I'm like farming like crazy, and then I run out of fertilizer, and it's just a dead run at that point. So much of my money comes from these pumpkins that if you can't fertilize them, then you're not getting so much of that money. So I'm pretty bad. And I do it again. I was pissed. I don't know why I had to plant those. I had to fertilize those pumpkins right there. I was pissed. I guess in a way, using the megaton to make the farm bigger also made soil pH meter better, but like flowers are worth nothing compared to truffles and pumpkins, so that probably doesn't really matter. Just trying to justify my decision, I guess. Yeah, I guess avian placenta isn't, or not avian placenta, fertile eggs isn't like the best thing I could have gotten when you know, when I don't have avian placenta, so. I should be, yeah, I take the mushrooms whenever they're there, because I want them to grow back and be time mushrooms, because that's, more time is more money, so any time increase items. Also, another thing that I would have liked to get was, what's it called? What's that one called? It's the one that gives you time every time you cut a weed. I don't know what it's called at the moment. But that one was square down. Oh my god. I have a run on my channel. I think it's like an hour and 50 minutes long just from that item. It actually like gives you a ton of time. Yeah, I think, you know, well, the rest of the run's pretty uninteresting. There's some stupid crap that happens towards the end. But other than that, you know, there's really not much to say, so I'll probably just be talking about some random stuff or just not talking. I don't know if I can get myself to not talk, though. It's pretty tough. Megaton Tractor loves to like to break crust in the weirdest shapes ever. It's kind of annoying. Earlier there was like a whole section of like 3 spaces in a row that was like completely disconnected from the farm. It's so weird. I don't know why I did that. And there's like a weird lack of eggs. I don't know why. Usually when you have energized chickens, especially when you have fertile eggs, there's like a million eggs everywhere, but I'm not getting that many. I'm not sure what happened. It could have, my chickens could have been bugged out. I don't know though. Or maybe they don't lay eggs when they're not doing stuff, and since there's no weeds, or like barely any weeds, they just weren't laying eggs. I don't know. I don't know how chickens work. Yeah, Bloodlust, it's so good. I did a little horse dance there because I got it. It's gonna make my movement speed way higher, which is really important. For when, like, I just gotta get places fast, so I'm using my time as good as possible. Pig wings! My pigs are moving fast! What a day! Fall 2. What a day. And yes, that's right, it is still only fall. Look at this speed! What am I doing? I'm just running around like an idiot. Do stuff. Thank you. Oh, maybe I was trying to like stall a little bit for some fertilizer. I think an item that helped me out a whole lot during this run was what's it called? Double-edged, what is it called? Double-edged watering can. The ability to water two things at once, especially when you have nitro, is really good, and I think a lot of people underrate that item a bit. Yeah, it's like when your farming stack gets really high, it doesn't take long to water stuff, so being able to water two things at once is a huge deal. Yeah, especially when you have nitro, and you're trying to get a high score. Cows can't do everything, even though they do have plastic buckets. If you look at the cow, it looks like their bucket's metal. I don't know what benefit the buckets being plastic provides. Maybe, I guess plastic's lighter, but I feel like it would be less durable. But I don't know, why does a bucket need to be durable if it's just water in it? Or maybe the metal buckets, you know, they get cold water from the well, and then the cow puts the cold water in the bucket, and you know, metal conducts heat very well. So the cow gets cold, and then, you know, it moves slower because it's cold, and the plastic buckets, you know, gives a little bit more insulation. I think that's probably what it is. It's pretty reasonable. Oh, anyway, picked up my scarecrow. I'm glad I noticed it right away. That could have been bad. The Atomicrops Twitter recently tweeted something about the next update and what it contains. And what did it say? It said 2 new weapons, which we have seen, are that laser one and the scythe. So I guess that means no other ones. And then it also said a new character, and what was it? I swear it said one other. Oh, a couple new upgrades. In the character, it said creates unique or special. They use special as the word. Creates special upgrades by putting stuff into a cauldron, and I have no idea what that could mean, so I'm pretty excited to see that. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I wonder if you have to like just put fertilizer in it, or maybe it like gives you crops to put in it, or maybe there's like new drops that the character can get, like, oh, get this ingredient from the tier 1 plains, and then like, oh, you use this combination to get this item, or it's just random, or there's so much to unpack there. I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. One thing I am a little nervous about is a time nerf. If they nerf time, like, I think, you know, high scoring would be a lot harder. It would probably be more interesting because other characters would be viable, but it wouldn't be as good overall. So I don't know if I selfishly don't want time to get nerfed, but I think the game would be better if she was, because it's clear that she's the best, not even slightly close. But yeah, I'd be kind of sad to see her nerf, so I'm going to try, before the next update comes out, I'm going to try to get that 10 million, and then I think I'll probably retire from high scoring, unless I see some potential in the next update. But those upgrades, the upgrades are the things I'm probably most excited about. I have no idea what they're gonna be, but I love new mechanics. I think mechanics keep the game fresh. They make each run more unique, like the energizing mechanic and the flower mechanic from from Doom and Bloom really shook up the game a lot, and it's probably my favorite update because of that. So I'm really excited to get more items. The last time we got items was Time Flies, and that one added the time items, not like time the character, like time the concept. It added what is it, like Early to Rose, Chill Beats, the one where you get time where you plant the weeds. I still can't think of the name. Yeah, so those ones aren't, I mean, they're cool, but they're not like that interesting. Yeah, so upgrades are cool. I'm excited about that. And I blew up the moon. That's how that's a good way to get this achievement. So just do everything I did in this video. So this is also an achievement guide for nuking the moon. Come on, get that. Ah, controller farming moment. Yeah, I tried with I did like a couple runs with mouse and keyboard, and it was just so jarring to me to not just be able to hold down the farming button and aim wherever. You have to like aim on the specific spot. It's like, that is terrible. Like, imagine doing all this but aiming your cursors really like precisely with everything. It's way faster just to hold the button and let the game do the work for you. So I'm a lot more convinced that controller is better for me. So that's good. Also, it's a twin stick shooter. If you're playing on keyboard and mouse, there's no sticks. Alright, pretty good day. Oh my god, it's still fall too. But yeah, from that I could, see that the trees weren't really providing me that much, but I guess that's, probably because I wasn't megatonning them. And then there I didn't get the straw megaphone again, which in hindsight was a mistake. It's kind of weird, I'm seeing a bunch of repeat upgrades when I haven't even seen some. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Succulent Weeds, or else I would have taken that. I think Atomic Orchid has like a higher chance to give you items that you've seen recently. Cause I swear I like see an item in an item camp, I don't choose it, and then the next day I get it from Atomic Orchid. I didn't choose it, I didn't want it. It could just be coincidence though. What am I doing? What is this sequence of action? So weird. Oh, now I'm like out of fertilizer, which stinks. Whoa. Why am I just running around? Oh, I'm getting more fertilizer. And then like why aren't those spots getting filled in? Doesn't that look kind of weird? I feel like those should fill in. I wonder if they would have filled in if I didn't have Atomic Orchid and Shoemates. Because I feel like I have filled those spaces in before. I'm not sure. I just tried it again. Alright, who we got? Great, my favorite guy. I think this is the fastest year 10 spore kill I've ever done. It might even be the first year 10 spore kill I've ever done. I've never killed this bastard. And anyone see how fast that current was shooting? I had no idea it shot that fast. It's like, I don't even know. Maybe it's trying to save itself from getting removed from the pupa pool by, you know, stepping up its game. And there's 4 dead, so the rest of the night's just free. Free to farm. The occasional sniper pointing at me. It's also pretty cool since I started playing on PC. I think my Xbox would have been lagging if I was harvesting this many pumpkins, and it's not. My PC isn't, so that's pretty cool. My Xbox is 7 years old though, so I mean it makes sense. Not to say that it's like bad or anything, but just for how much I've been like going at the edges of the farm with the Megaton, I feel like it should be bigger than it is. I don't know why. I would have felt like it would be filled in by now, but it's kind of not that close even. I feel like my pigs, I'm just keeping them so busy that they're not making my farm any bigger. They're not like making or digging any crust or anything. I don't know. I haven't really been watching my pigs to see if they've been doing it every moment of the day. Jeez, there's so much going on. There. Okay, if you use a Megaton on a sunflower, it dies instantly. Because, you know, the Megaton makes stuff instantly grown. And I guess when sunflowers are grown, they die. So I just killed that sunflower I was using. Yeah, a ton of money. Almost 250k by the end of fall. I'm pretty happy with that. And winter should be even better because I have all these Atomicrops scrolls. I like to save them until winter because at that point your farm's at about its biggest, so you're gonna plant the most seeds. So it's best used in my opinion at the end. And then there's Sriracha Soaker. I can water my crops. Flower shower. I don't really need Cataclysm, so I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna gamble all my money away. Yes, I got those 5 potato seeds. Just look at how expensive gambling was. 28,000. Alright, back at it. Cabbage white doesn't really do anything for me, but I'll take it, I guess. Jump start. Jump start's awesome. Freaking love it. I love that and a homing pigeon. I think I might like, I don't know which I like better. Well, with the Megaton tractor, I think jump start's way better. But homing pigeon with the Atomicrops scrolls, crazy. I'm in the jungle right now because I thought I had left some scrolls on the ground because I was full. But I guess I didn't. But it wasn't a complete waste of time. I got this guy. But on the other hand, oh wait, it was a complete waste of time because I didn't plant any of those seeds. Okay, I know for a fact I left some scrolls on the ground here, so just wasting a little time. I don't want. Actually, no, storm cloud's good because I got crappy rain clouds. Fertilizer's good. And then I think another fertilizer. I want to make some money. I'll drop one of my watering scrolls. Not the good one though. Okay, let's get out of here. This is pretty much. This is the sub phase, phase 2 of the farming phase. The Atomicrops phase. Get all this crap up. Alright. This also serves as like, it's good in another, it gives me money, all these plants, all these crops, but they also, since I have companion planting, are gonna absolutely overload me with fertilizer and then megaton charges. And then when you megaton, stuff that's thirsty, it activates water witching, which absolutely obliterates enemies that are by it. I don't know if it kills them though, because it only does half your damage. And then I screwed up here by using the rain scroll. I should have just used my sriracha soaker and saved my rain scroll. There's that big bald spot. I think all my plants died there because they got set on fire. How did I notice that and then, I don't know. Get to work, pigs. In the meantime, I'll plant sunflowers. Yeah, my chickens are just kind of standing there. Same with the cows. Well, I guess everything's grown. I didn't actually get as much fertilizer as it seemed I did. I only got like 1,000. I got all this to fill out still. And if you notice on the bottom left of your screen, well, not, it was on the bottom left, there is a pig that is continually floating in space, not doing anything. This became a huge problem, and this cost me a ton of score. Look at all those pigs, they're not doing anything. The pigs bug out so bad when your farm's this big. It's terrible. They don't do anything, so I have to do all the work, and I don't get any truffles. So this cost me a ton of money, probably. I don't know exactly how much, but yeah, this sucks. I really hope that gets fixed, but by the time it gets fixed, time's probably gonna be nerfed. So what does it matter to me? I don't know. Got my Tesla cannon killing everything within a mile radius. And fertilizing takes so long. Like, I don't even think it's worth it to go and fertilize all this stuff. All these fully fertilized only worth 72, which is pretty much nothing compared to the pumpkins 240. So I don't know if this is worth going and taking the time to do. It doesn't really matter. It's not like my pigs are making me money anyway because they're all frozen. Yeah, look at this. It's so crazy. They just get obliterated. It's kind of weird. None of the crops are making any noises, and they're not like making the noises when you fertilize them. Pretty weird to hear. Oh, there's all the eggs I was complaining about earlier. Yeah, it looks like, okay, it looks like some of my pigs are back to work, and I didn't know what caused them to start working again, so I think I like try and mess around with them a little bit. Some of them are still glitched down there, but there's some are working, and that's better than none. Yeah, there's 2 or 3, just sit, 2 or 3 or 4. There's a chicken walking in place. They just don't know what to do. See the spoils on this day. $81K, it's, I don't know if that's really that good compared to what my other days were. There's succulent weeds and there's chill beets, which is fantastic. What was I saying? Yeah, those crops that were from the Atomicrops are actually worth a fair bit of money. They're probably worth 20K by themselves. So I guess now I can take a mental note that fertilizing them is worth it. Here I gotta be a little careful and not megaton too much of my own flock, because I don't want to till it out. I want my pigs to do it. Over the course of like doing all this, I actually did get a couple saplings on the left, but they were banana and date, which are the ones I did not need, so I don't think I ended up planting them. Yeah, well, a sprinkler tractor would have pushed us over the edge. That's all I would have needed. My pigs are letting me down, my tried and true. My pigs. I can't believe my pigs are doing this. And those chickens down there. I'm a bad boss. I should be yelling at them. I should have leaned more into doing the Anemone scrolls yesterday when I had the Sriracha soaker, and then now I'm just harvesting these because my stupid self didn't realize how much money those were worth in the time. And then I'm just watching stuff burn before my eyes. This is also achievement guide for getting the Ashes to Ashes achievement. Just do everything you see here. You should get the achievement. I already have it. Thanks to Grizz. I don't remember how I got it when I did it on Xbox. I think I just used an Anemone scroll on a big field during the corpse fight. I'll do the same thing. Yeah, look at this. My
I guess I just did use an anemone scroll. I was gonna say that they're not telling my pumpkin spots, but they're busy. I wonder how much of an effect pig wings has on their productivity. Probably a decent amount, but not like... Probably not to the point where the item's necessary. And laxative is going crazy. Laxative is so good. There's probably a combination of laxative and fat grub. But yeah, I'm getting so much fertilizer. Went up to 2,400 from basically 0 a couple days ago. Just by being at my farm. Another thing I'm excited for, since I play on Steam now, is that I will be able to participate in the next update's beta. For those of you who don't know, for every update there's been, I think, the guy who makes the game comes into the Discord and he's like, alright guys, here's the beta of the next update. Let me know what I should change and stuff. And we like talk to him and tell him what we think should be changed and stuff like that. I haven't been able to participate because it's a Steam only thing. But now I'll be able to, which is really exciting. So if you guys would like to see any content on that, I'm not really sure what I do, but feel free to leave a comment saying like, oh yeah, do something, or like suggest something, and I'll definitely consider doing it. I'm not like good at video editing or anything, but I'd like to try dabbling in it. It might not be a good video, but it'll be something, I guess. It'll be something amidst my really long hiatuses that I like to take, because I'm not good at getting stuff out. We're coming in on 100 subscribers, which is like so crazy to me. I don't know why. I did not expect that at all. I didn't think people would like the high scoring videos as much as they did. I assumed people would like the challenge stuff better, but no, people like the high scoring stuff. I don't know why, but I don't mind it at all. Glad you guys enjoy it. Look how many pumpkin seeds I have. It's like insane. Yeah, it's that those two items, Fertile Seed Pro and Thankful Crops. It's a bit overkill. I could probably deal with only having one or the other because I'm never gonna be able to plant this many seeds. But no, that's okay. Yeah, way up to 3,800 fertilizer now. Everything's looking good. My plot's getting really close to being fully filled. I think a part of me like thought I should use my megaton on the trees, but another part of me is like, oh, I want to fill out the field. I've never seen anyone fill out the whole field. It'd be cool. That probably did end up costing me a bit, because I didn't even go and fertilize all the plants or all the crops. So I don't think those crops would have been worth that. Like, I don't think the extra space was really that valuable. I don't know. Of course I'm taking the shotgun. Yeah, I didn't get polygamy, which kind of stinks. I would have loved to have borage and watercress. Just their 3 stat up each would you know, make me plant, fertilize, water way faster, and that could have made a lot more score. So yeah, I would have loved to have gotten that. And okay, interestingly, I picked up daylight savings at dawn, and it looks like it did apply. I'm not sure if it applies to the day that you were on when you get it, but I guess it does. Or maybe it's just a weird case because I got it at dawn. I'm not sure. Alright, last day. Same old, same old. Today's the day I'm going to use my fertilizer and grain scrolls. So it's a little special. And all my pigs are bugged out. Maybe they have nothing to do. That could be it. Let's see if they're still bugged. Okay, I can't see. Okay, it looks like they're not. Maybe they just do that when they have nothing to do, but earlier they did have stuff to do and just weren't doing it. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Oh, those ones are playing tag. Yeah, energizing friends is like the most broken mechanic that's ever been added to this game. So crazy. I think flowers are like really strong early game. And then energized friends is just really good all game. So like the two main mechanics that Doom and Bloom added are both busted. Oh my god, that mole. That poor mole. And now I'm taking my time to go fertilize everything. I really wish I had gotten a Nemocree Aurora. That would have been awesome. I carve out a little space for my pigs to get to work while I'm still doing this. While I'm fertilizing. Oh, I guess not, and then I just take it all. It's kind of satisfying to look at. I don't know why I'm being so weird with picking and choosing what I fertilize and what I don't. I would say I should do like live commentary, but it would probably be nonsense. It's so weird like watching back at these because it feels like I'm watching a different person play. Because like I just don't remember what I was thinking at like every single given moment. Yeah, we hit 5. This is a dung beetle guide, so if you want to get dung beetle, just do everything that I did in this video. You should get it. Oh my god, that was crazy. Come on, we're so close to the fully filled field. Why did I do that? Just wasted a lot of my pigs' work. And I decided to just go ahead with my pickaxes. Where are my pigs? Oh, I think they are bugged. Yeah, man, that stinks. Look how bald my field looks. It's gross. Disappointing. Yeah, this is a lot of money. Killed that guy. Not even see him there. He dropped me in the Nemocree breeze. Oh, I didn't even notice that my fertilizer scroll had homing pigeons. That's awesome. Yeah, so now I'm taking it in my own hands to till the whole field. I don't know, this doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be able to water it. Actually, no, I could do this, yeah. So I'm just trying to salvage as much of this as I can. A lot of this stuff's going to die. Been let down. Come on, charge! Charge! Pretty good money. All this crap going to waste. Go use the megaton on it, what are you doing? I guess sunflowers are more important. Oh, I remember pigs are doing stuff. One of them is. Yeah, sorry if I keep harping on it. It's just really disappointing that they just stopped doing what they're supposed to do. It cost me a lot of score. Probably, presumably. Oh no, it definitely did. I don't know why. It's like so inconsistent too. I don't know what causes it, so I can't really like try and alleviate it at all. It's just kind of stinky. Winter 3 is always like a mad dash to get as much money as possible, because after that you're basically out of ways to get money. At least before. I'm not really used to surplus mode yet, so I don't know like the best way of going about it, or even what everything in it means. Like there's like a number at the bottom of the screen. It's like a multiplier, and I don't know what it does. It just like says like, oh, times 5 or whatever. Is it times 5 score, times 5 money, times 5 cornucopias, times 5 damage to the little like the health bar? I don't know. You're probably like, what? What are you doing? And then look at it. I can't plant next to it. Controller farming. Let me plant to the right of it. I don't know what its deal was. Why are you healing? You're gonna lose all your thing. That's probably what you're saying to yourself right now. But I got chill beats. What's that? It's 25 seconds per thing, I think. So what was that? 5 of them, I think it was. So that's an extra, what, 125 seconds? Extra 2 minutes to farm? My stuff won't be energized, but still. Yeah, so I got a 2-minute dawn right here, trying to make the most of that. I guess planting this tree for like 30 seconds straight was the best use of the time, so I can make a ton at once. Ugh, look how slow this looks. It's ugly. Minute 40, or 140 seconds. And then, oh my god, I remember this. I like hit my controller with my leg and it disconnected. I was so mad. Oh my god. $350K. Crazy. All that's from this season because I gambled all my money away at the end of the last season. So that's about 500 bands I made in the past 2 seasons, so it's pretty good. That's like right there, you're looking at 5 million score. Jump start. And then I'm saving my sunflowers that I'm getting right now for surplus mode because like I think I saw in like Mr. Aqua's like super flowerist guide that like, oh, use sunflowers to get your time up in surplus mode. And I was like, okay, I'll do that because it'll be good. So that's why I'm saving them, because I want to get a lot of time in surplus mode because I don't know, it seems like you get a lot of score from there, but I don't know exactly how it works. It's still dawn. And then look at all my animals are kind of like, they're like, bro, they're mad because it's overtime. I'm not paying them for the overtime work. I wonder if in canon it's like, oh my god, more time. In canon it's like time affects the time for everybody else too, and she's just crazy strong. Everybody's like, what the hell is going on? Probably not. This game I don't think this game has lore or canon. I think it's just goofy, silly farming game. My animals are really on strike. Alright, let's see what we're working with on the last day. Yeah, look at that. Flowers are not worth crap. $181K in 1 day. In 1 day in quotes, because that dawn was like the length of a day in itself. Alright. Ooh, my Shalagon song. Ran out of ammo. Gamble some more. I didn't notice that before, but I got that in Mercury Aurora. Awesome. That's really good. And my gun fixed. I just noticed that too. Might as well buy everything. Alright, in the final fight. This is going to be a real tough one. Oh, he got me. Oh my god. Corpse is going crazy right now. This fight is so hard. I can actually get a good look at Corpse right now. Boy got cauliflower for a hair. Mushroom nose. Potato chin. What kind of lips are those? What is that? Blue carrots? Corpse must be really cold or have poor circulation. Why are his lips blue? Anyway, I was just letting Corpse hit me a little bit, so you know, he felt good about himself. But actually, so I can get energized back, so I can best take advantage of surplus mode. Here I screw up a little bit. I hit him with that big blast of pumpkins because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna kill him so I can do all this good stuff in surplus mode. But I guess during the middle of this, I figured out like a potential strategy that would be good for surplus mode. So this achievement, or this run, is also a guide on Super Flowerist, so just do everything that I do. And I'm like, wait, why do I have to kill him? Can't I just get my whole entire field full of pumpkins? I have 1,000 of them. I'll just do that and get a ton of points in surplus mode. So I start, you know, doing just that, and I damaged him a little too much because there's eggs and flowers all around my field, and they're chipping away at him while I'm trying to plant these pumpkins. So I wasn't able to fill the entire field, and it's probably a good thing for the sake of the video that I wasn't able to fill the entire field, because this took forever. It got even old when I was doing it, but okay. But yeah, my watering abilities and stuff are like crazy though, because I got Squirt Gun and that other one, double-edged watering can. Those ones are awesome. I think they're underrated. They're really good. They're like so good in such simple ways that just go under the radar. This is kind of troubling that he set everything on fire, but Megaton takes care of that. Megaton and all my plastic bucket cows. Yeah, and then fertile eggs bit me in the butt. I don't think it really did me that much good. And then it bites me in the butt in the last fight, because I'm picking up all these eggs and killing Corpse when I don't want to. But yeah, do this for the Super Flowers achievement. Just plant all your good stuff. Get Corpse kind of low. Plant all your best stuff. And then kill him. And then just hit him with all of this. You'll get the achievement instantly. I think, what do you have to get? 6,000 cashews? Let's see how much I get from this pumpkin blast. And on top of that, I also have this Anemone Aurora and the Fertilizer Aurora. I don't know what it's called. Any day now. Oh, Corpse is probably sweating right now. And then I got hit like an idiot, and then I harvest pumpkins. I have a whole field. Why did I have to use that spot? So that was really stupid. That was so stupid. Look at this. Oh, look at this minefield over here. All these eggs and flowers. He's definitely dying. Like any second now. Look at this. Oh my god. You ever seen this many pumpkins? Oh, he's dead as hell. Yep. Alright, let's see. I think you need like 6,000 for the achievement. I can't even see the number. There's 12. I just doubled it. Yeah, so just do that. You'll get the achievement. Look at he split. I gotta use my Megaton on all this. My Megaton didn't work! I'm getting screwed by the game for no reason. Yeah, my Megaton didn't work, so all of my shit's burning for no reason. Yep, a lot of it just died. Sucks. Sucks. But in surplus mode, you're able to water and fertilize stuff so fast. I should go do that. Go fill up your watering can. But yeah, see that little ×5 right next to the cashews? I don't know what that's for. If anyone knows, please let me know. That'd be cool. Oh my god. Yeah, look at how fast I'm planting and like it's so crazy. Watering. They just watered 40 things in that second. If that's ×5 cashews, that's insane because what's that right there? That's 200,000 cashews. Just right there. Which is a lot. That would make sense considering I got like 7 million and I got like 500,000 cashews, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what's like good for surplus mode. Is 312 a lot? Is it? I don't know. So, but it was, I mean, it was a pretty good surplus mode. So. Just trying to get everything planted before that bar dies. Fight it, and he's dead. And a tier 4 cat for my troubles. Awesome, thank you. And yeah, that's the run. You can look at this little TV thing right here. I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get back out there and go for that 10 million. But in the meantime, I don't know. I guess just 7.13 million is the benchmark for me to go off of now. Yeah, it might take me a little bit to get another higher score, but so I hope you guys bear with me. I know my high scoring videos have a little bit of time between them. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope my commentary was okay and not annoying. You can always mute me if I'm annoying. But yeah, bye.